Up next, we have my old buddy Seth, picking number 9 overall. The Houston Rockets have selected small forward Yunus Sen out of Turkey. I don't hate this pick. I obviously had him as a lotto talent. I do think that it's interesting. A lot of these players that I'm seeing with these attributes, and I've noticed it in a few videos I've done now. So now I have to notice a pattern that in a lot of these videos, I've said maybe that potential isn't real, and it's because history has proven that if these players were in each individual drafts, they might not be. Normally a guy would wouldn't pan out, at a superstar level. Now, is there the possibility that all of these players being thrown into one draft means that a few of them are going to pan out? Sure. Would that drastically change the way that I rank them? Sure. But again, I've said it twice now. I'm just going off based on what I know and based off history. Is there a good chance that this all-B player doesn't end up having real A potential? Absolutely. But I think with the lack of wing depth in this draft, I still had him as a lotto pick, and I still think the Rockets absolutely had to take him here. The Rockets need a small forward more than they need anything else. They have their center position set. Power forward set. Shooting guard, depending on how you feel about Ken Twist, set. Charles Lardy at point guard, set. They had to take a wing. They had to take a small forward, and Yunus Sen was absolutely the best small forward left. I have no doubt in my mind about that one. So I don't hate the pick. I understand why the Rockets had to do it, and I think it was a good pick for the Rockets. Now, we had some comps come out in the chat earlier for some all-B players, and some of them ended up being pretty good. So, and especially if you look at like Jovo, who the Heat picked last year. Now, is he tearing it up at the superstar level? No. But did he go up in his first training camp? Yes. And that's about all you can want out of a first-round pick, especially if you're picking him around pick 9, pick 10. They start going up in those first 2 training camps. They look successful at least. So I think there is a chance for Sen here. I think there's a chance that he can be a good player. And I do understand why the Rockets took him. I think this was a no-brain move from Seth. I think you absolutely had to draft Yunus here. And I don't hate the pick at all. Now, will it end up being like a playoff success year 1 for Seth? I'm not sure. Should he still maybe look at grabbing a small forward with a draft pick or in free agency this year with an MLE or with the cap that he has? Yeah, absolutely. This team needed a lot of work. I think Seth will come in and he'll do a good job. This is a good first step for him, and hopefully this pick works out going forward. So don't hate the pick at all. Thought it was a good move, and I think it was about appropriately drafted and exactly where I had him going based off the fact the Rockets are picking here.